Hello everyone! Oh my god, as soon as I start filming there is a helicopter flying over the house. That is so typical. Hello everyone! Today I am going to do a makeup look. This is the one I've recently been using. I went on a bit of a shopping trip the other day and most of the products I got there, although some are kind of old, but I'll let you know what I got and what I'm using and as I go along. I've got no makeup on and I am going to do absolutely everything, which reminds me I need to go get moisturizer. Be right back. First things first, I am going to use my YSL Instant Moisture Glow Moisturizer. I haven't actually got the product because I'm running out of money, but I've got one of their little trial sachets, and when I get money I will be purchasing the actual one because I absolutely love what this does and it is incredible. So I am just going to pop that on. I'm going to pop that everywhere, all over my face. Okay, so now I have got that on, I am going to start with my foundation. I am using the YSL Fusion Ink Foundation in the colour Rosy Beige, which the packaging is really nice. I got this the other day on my shopping trip. It is a really nice, it's got a little plastic sort of applicator, so I just put some on my hand and I'm going to take my brush and pop that all over my face to even out my skin. This goes on so nicely. It doesn't even feel like it's transferring anything from the brush. It goes on incredible. And I'm just gonna buff it in so it sits in my skin really nicely. Okay, now I have buffed that in and it is sitting nicely on my face. I'm going to go in with my YSL Radiant Touch concealer in number 1. I spent a long time at the YSL counter. I spent quite a lot of money there, and the woman said that this is the leading under eye concealer, and honestly I don't think I'm ever going back to any other concealer because this is absolutely incredible. It makes me look like I've had a full night's sleep even if I haven't. It blends nicely, it sits nicely on the skin, and it takes all my dark circles away really quickly. And it is incredible. And I put way too much on this eye. And it makes me look like I've had a full night's sleep, and it is incredible. I'm going to go in with my Bourjois, I want to say, Healthy Mix Concealer, just on anywhere that needs a bit more of a touch up. Okay. And the staying power on all these products is incredible. It lasts the whole day, which is great. I just love it. I love what I bought at the weekend. Okay, next I'm going to put some primer on my eyes to make my eyeshadow set. I'm just going to pop some on my finger. Now that is done, I am going to go and do my... for this I'm using the Kiku long lasting sticks. I've had the number 21, which is slightly lighter pink, and number 36, which is a slightly darker pink, for a long time now. And at the weekend I got number 6, which is a lovely dark gold colour. So for this I am going to put the slightly darker pink all over my eyelid, and it doesn't matter if it's rough Just going for it. And I'm going to do one eye at a time because the playtime for this isn't that long. Okay. Now I am going to blend that in a bit just to get rid of the harshish edges. It looks really strong on the camera, but actually it's not that strong. It is quite strong, but not that strong. It is just really glittery and lovely. Now I'm going to put some of the lighter pink just in the corner of my eye and blend that in with the same brush because it all gets blended together anyway. Okay, now I am going to take my darker gold and put this in the socket and just on the outside of my eye, like this. And this one comes out really strong, so I don't need a lot. And again, I'm just going to blend that in. Like that. So that is one eye done. No, it's not. I haven't done mascara or anything else, but I will do that. I'm going to do exactly the same process for the other eye. Okay. They do not look equal, but I have got a window here and it's making it look unequal, but they are equal in the mirror. So, I'm going to do my eyeliner before I forget, because I always forget that. And for this, I'm also using the Kiku Ultimate Pen Long Wear Eyeliner, and I'm just going to do a really thin line at the top of my lash line. Like that. Okay. Now I'm going to go on and do my eyebrows. I am using the Collection Eyebrow Kit for brunette. And I'm actually using the brush that comes in it. There's three really lovely shades. There's a lighter brown, a darker brown, and it looks quite black. And I am just going to mix the middle one and the light brown together. And just pop that to fill in any gaps and make my eyebrows match my hair colour a bit more. Just following the shape that I already have in small brush strokes to make it look as natural as possible. And my eyebrows are never the same, but I've accepted it and I'm moving on. As you can see, there's a massive difference already. I have got really light eyebrows for my hair colour. Okay, now they are slightly more even. I made it even more unequal than it was before. Okay. Just going to use my finger to blend it in a bit. Okay. Now they are slightly more equal than they were a second ago. I'm going to take the clear mascara that comes in them and I'm just going to run it over my brows to keep the powder in place and just to keep any stray hairs in place. Literally just running it over the work I've done. And I have to say, I wasn't sure about using a powder because I've never used a powder on my eyebrows before. I've always stuck with it and used a pencil. However, it lasts really well. I never thought a powder could last that well on my eyebrows, but it has, and I really like this kit. It looks really nice, it's really compact, and it works really well. So I'm glad I found this one. And I also got it free on my Boots card because I had spent so much, so that's always good. Okay, now I am going back to my eyelashes and I'm going to use my IQ, I think that was the brand name. I had these sent to me and I really like them and they're really nice. And I like these and they work really well. And I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes a bit more to make them look a bit better. And I'm gonna use my mascara, which has gone walkabouts. Here it is. I'm using my Lash Sensational Maybelline mascara. I love this. It's got a curved applicator. I really like it. It works really well. You don't need many layers because it works really nicely on your lashes, and it curls them while it does it, which I really like because my lashes aren't that curly anyway. And you can see the difference it does already, and it looks really nice on my eyes. And I'm just going to take some under the eyes as well, just a little bit to give it a bit more definition. That is one eye done. Let's do the other. And again, I'm just going to curl. I keep putting things down and not knowing where I put them, and I'm literally just sitting on my bed and they just go missing. Okay, here it is. It's all good. I'm going to curl the other one. Okay, so they are my eyes. They look 100% better than they did 5 minutes ago. So now I'm just going to go back to my face. I'm going to apply some of my Invisible Powder by Kiku, which is basically just a mattifying powder. It comes in a pot like this, and it just mattifies everything you have done, just to make it stay that extra bit longer. And I can see already I look better. Apply it around the bits I've already done, and I look slightly less shiny and I look better. Now I'm going to go on and do my cheeks and everything else. So for this I'm going to use my Sleek makeup palette in Light 373, and I am going to contour using their bronzer, and I am also going to use, I'm not going to use the highlighter, change plan. So for this I'm just going to, okay, and now I have pulled all my hair out, and now I'm going to use my cream blush by Max Factor. I showed this in my video last week, I think, and I'm just going to, using the same brush, I'm just going to pop it on the apples of my cheeks to give me some more colour. Like so. And I look slightly more alive. Okay, I'm just gonna... Now I'm going to use my Collection Speedy Highlighter. I have to say, a collection of some really nice products. I've never really used their products before, but I absolutely love them now I've used them. I'm just gonna pop this anywhere, top of my cheekbones, and blend it in a bit. I'm actually just going to use my fingers because it blends really nicely and really quickly like this. And that is, no it's not, I have forgot, and now for the final thing, I'm going to use my Rimmel London Apocalypse Lip Velvet Matte Atomic Rose liquid lipstick, and just pop it on my lips. And that is my finished look. This is what I've been wearing for the past couple of days. I really like it. It looks really nice. It lasts really well. And I've had a lot of compliments about it, so I absolutely love it. So thank you for everyone watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave some comments in the comments below. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm not sure how you felt about this video. It's kind of different to what I normally do because I was actually doing something. But if you like it, let me know. I will see you next week. Bye!